Some GMC engines will cruise past 400,000 miles without breaking a sweat, while others will beg for a rebuild before hitting 150,000. And the difference? Just 3 letters stamped on your VIN. That tiny detail separates a bulletproof truck from an $8,000 repair nightmare. Today on SUV Squad, we're diving deep into the 3 worst GMC engines you should avoid and the 5 best engines that will last a lifetime. Stick around because this guide will save you thousands of dollars, whether you're buying new or used. If this video helps you, smash that subscribe button. Every week we post GMC buying guides, engine breakdowns, and tips to make sure you never overpay or buy a lemon. Worst engine number 3, 2.7-liter turbo 4-cylinder, 2019 to present. Let's start with the 2.7-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, which is ranked 3rd on the worst list. GM promoted it as a fuel-efficient substitute for the V8 when it debuted in the 2019 GMC Sierras and Canyons. With 310 horsepower, 348 pound-feet of torque, and respectable fuel economy, it appeared strong on paper. However, the truth? Owners must pay thousands for repairs. Timing chain stretch is the main issue. Instead of using a belt in this engine, GM used a timing chain, which should be more robust. Nevertheless, the chain tensioner's fundamental weakness is that it fails to maintain adequate pressure during cold starts. The timing wanders, the chain extends over time, and you begin to hear a rattling sound at startup. If you ignore the sound, your engine can fail catastrophically. Pistons make contact with valves if the chain breaks or jumps teeth. $6,000 to $8,000 will be spent on a complete engine rebuild, bent valves, and damaged pistons. Another problematic point is the turbocharger. Overboost and engine damage result from the wastegate actuator's early failure. If you find it early, replacing the turbo can cost between $2,000 and $3,000. Add oil consumption to the mix. Every 1,000 to 2,000 miles, owners claim to add a quart. Adding 5 quarts in between oil changes is not normal, despite GMC's statements to the contrary. Carbon accumulates on intake valves due to direct injection. Carbon builds up in the absence of port injection, limiting airflow. Reduced power, misfires, and rough idle are some of the symptoms. Walnut blasting requires cleaning every 60,000 to 80,000 miles and costs between $400 and $600. Avoid purchasing a used GMC if it has a 2.7-liter turbo. The cost of repairs outweighs the fuel savings. Maintenance advice: if you already possess one, listen for the timing chain noise and replace the oil with premium synthetic every 5,000 miles. A significant rebuild can be avoided with early notice. Worst engine number 2, 5.3-liter V8 with active fuel management, 2007 to 2013. The 5.3-liter V8 with active fuel management, AFM, specifically the 2007 to 2013 versions, is the second worst engine. The 5.3-liter is normally dependable. However, AFM added a design defect that ruins engines. In order to conserve gasoline, active gasoline management turns off 4 of the 8 cylinders when there is little load. It's clever in theory. It's a lifelong engine killer in reality. The lifters are the problem. They have the potential to collapse and deactivate cylinders. Oil pressure is necessary for these lifters. Lifters can fail catastrophically when pressure drops even momentarily, causing metal shards to shoot through the engine, cutting cylinder walls, harming bearings, and obstructing oil passageways. Once the damage is complete, symptoms including check engine lights, poor idling, and ticking noises appear. Fixes: $4,000 to $7,000 for a complete engine disassembly, new lifters, camshaft, and potentially pistons and rings. There is an aftermarket business to deactivate the AFM system because its failures are sufficiently predictable. To avoid failure, owners invest between $500 and $1,000 on AFM deletion kits. Additionally, a quart of oil is typically consumed every 1,000 miles, which speeds up wear. Timing chains can be repaired for an additional $1,200 after 150,000 to 200,000 miles. E-buying advice: if you're looking at a GMC Sierra or Yukon 2007 to 2013 with a 5.3-liter, check maintenance records carefully. Has AFM been deleted? Has the timing chain been replaced? Factor repairs into your purchase price. Maintenance tips. For owners, AFM deletion is worth the upfront cost. Change oil every 5,000 miles with quality synthetic. Proactive care can make this engine survive, but neglect will be costly. Worst engine number 1, 6.2-liter V8L87, 2019 to present. Worst engine number 1 is the 6.2-liter V8L87, introduced in 2019, found in Denali and high-performance GMC trucks. This engine boasts 420 horsepower, but reliability is a major concern. The lifter failure problem is similar to the AFM 5.3 liters, but worse. It occurs earlier and more frequently, sometimes at 30,000 to 50,000 miles. Symptoms include ticking noise, rough idle, and check engine lights. But damage happens fast due to higher power output. Repairs can cost $5,000 to $8,000, and extended warranties often don't cover it. Valve springs are another weak point. They're too weak for the engine's stress, especially under towing or aggressive driving. Broken springs can cause catastrophic engine damage, bent valves, damaged pistons, even holes in pistons. Direct injection also leads to carbon buildup, requiring cleaning every 50,000 to 60,000 miles, costing $500 to $700. Oil consumption is high. A quart every 2,000 miles is common. Buying advice: if you're eyeing a new Denali or AT4 with a 6.2-liter, consider carefully. Power is impressive, but repair costs are crushing. Maintenance tips: change oil every 5,000 miles, use top-tier synthetic, consider an AFM delete, and watch for ticking or rough idle. Early detection can save you thousands. Best engine number 5, 5.3-liter Gen 4, GMT 900 platform 2007 to 2013. The 5.3-liter Gen 4 LS-based engine paired with the 6L80 transmission, found in GMT 900 Sierra trucks from 2007 to 2013. This is not the newest system, it is not the most powerful, but it is the most financially efficient option in the entire used GMC lineup when you calculate real ownership costs, not just purchase price. On the current used market, clean examples of these trucks sit between $12,000 and $16,000, usually with around 100,000 miles. That immediately changes the equation because you are looking at a full-size V8 pickup truck priced close to a compact or mid-size sedan, but with a completely different capability class. When you break it down into ownership cost, the numbers stay consistent and predictable. A realistic purchase price averages around $14,000 for a clean, well-maintained example. Insurance over a 5-year period typically sits between $800 and $1,000 per year, depending on location, driving record, and coverage level. Maintenance over the same 5-year period, including standard wear items like brakes, oil changes, tires, fluids, and minor sensor replacements, usually totals between $3,000 and $5,000 if the truck is not neglected. When you add everything together, the total 5-year cost of ownership lands between $20,000 and $24,000. That includes purchase, insurance, and maintenance. Nothing hidden, nothing theoretical, just real-world usage cost. Now compare that directly to a 2020 GMC Sierra equipped with the 5.3-liter DFM engine. The purchase price alone is around $35,000. If financed over 5 years at standard rates, total repayment moves close to $41,000. Insurance is significantly higher, often averaging around $1,800 per year. Then you add maintenance and the real risk factor, which is the known lifter failure issue tied to DFM systems, often costing $3,000 to $5,000 when it happens. When all of that is combined, the total 5-year cost of ownership reaches roughly $55,000 to $60,000. At that point, you are not just paying for the truck. You are paying for depreciation, financing cost, and potential repair exposure on top of it. The difference between these two choices is not small. It is over $30,000 for the same core utility: moving people, hauling loads, towing, and daily driving. And the best engine number 4, 4.8-liter V8, 1999 to 2013. Switching gears, let's talk about engines you can trust. Number 4 on the best list is the 4.8-liter V8, often underrated in GMCs. This is a simple, reliable engine. 285 to 295 horsepower, thick cylinder walls, strong internals, conservative tuning. It runs past 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. No AFM, no complex lifters, no direct injection, just straightforward port-injected V8 performance. Timing chains are robust and rarely need replacement. Oil consumption is minimal, and basic oil changes every 5,000 miles keep it running smoothly. Weakness: power is modest. Heavy towing is possible but stresses the engine. For daily driving, light towing, or hauling, it's perfect. Parts are cheap, readily available, and the engine is bulletproof. Best engine number 3, 6.0-liter V8, 1999 to 2019. Next, number 3, the 6.0-liter V8. Available for 2 decades, it's known for power and reliability. Horsepower ranges 300 to 360, enough for serious towing and hauling. Early versions, 1999 to 2006, have no AFM, avoiding lifter issues entirely. Later versions, 2007 to 2019, do have AFM, but stronger internals handle the stress better. Port injection avoids carbon buildup, and timing chains are durable. Oil consumption is minimal, and combined with the 4L80E or 6L90 transmissions, these trucks are built to last. Buying advice: a GMC with a 6.0-liter V8 is a confident purchase if maintenance records are solid. Expect 300,000 plus miles with minimal issues. Best engine number 2, 6.6-liter Duramax diesel, LB7 LLY, LBZ LMM, 2001 to 2010. Number 2 on the best list, the 6.6-liter Duramax diesel. Early generations LB7, LLY, LBZ, LMM are legendary. Horsepower 235 to 365. Torque 500 to 660 pound-feet. This is serious towing power. Trucks pull 15,000 to 20,000 pounds effortlessly. Known issues are minimal. LB7 injector leaks, $3,000 to $4,000. LLY overheating, fixed with cooling system upgrade. LBZ is considered the best. No major issues, strong power. LMM adds emissions gear but remains reliable. Duramax engines routinely hit 400,000 to 500,000 miles, and work trucks have been seen at 600,000 miles with proper maintenance. The Allison transmission behind them is equally durable. Maintenance: oil and fuel filter changes, quality diesel fuel. Yes, maintenance is pricier, fuel costs more, but reliability is unmatched. For serious towing, Duramax is the clear choice. Best engine number 1, 5.3-liter V8, LM7, L33, LH6, 1999 to 2007. Finally, the most reliable GMC engine, the 5.3-liter V8, early generations LM7, L33, LH6. No AFM, no direct injection, so just simple, bulletproof engineering. Horsepower, 270 to 310. Not the strongest, but reliability is unmatched. These engines routinely hit 300,000 to 400,000 miles with just oil changes and spark plugs. Timing chains and oil pumps are robust, parts are cheap, and the aftermarket is enormous. Transmissions: 4L60E is serviceable, 4L80E is nearly bulletproof. Maintenance is simple, costs are low, and the engines just run. Buying advice: if you find a 1999 to 2007 GMC Sierra or Yukon with a 5.3-liter, it's a must-buy. Maintenance records matter, but these engines are nearly unstoppable. Now you know which GMC engines to avoid at all costs and which ones will last a lifetime. Choosing the right engine is just the start. Maintenance is the key to 300,000 plus miles of reliable driving. Check out my video on how to make your GMC last past 300,000 miles. I break down the complete maintenance schedule so your truck stays bulletproof no matter which engine you drive. Thanks for watching SUV Squad. Hit subscribe, leave a comment with your GMC experiences, and share this video with anyone shopping for a reliable GMC truck.